When looking over the movies set to be released in 2022, the one I'm actually looking forward to the most is the Super Mario Bros. Movie being produced by Illumination Entertainment in collaboration with Nintendo. This might seem like a surprising choice, but I've waited a long time to see something like this come to fruition, and it's exciting to see it finally happen. I have such a soft spot for that adventurous plumber, and there's so much potential for an entertaining and charming movie about his travels through the Mushroom Kingdom. Of course, it's not the first time the Mario games have been adapted for the screen. The first adaptation arrived in 1986 with the animated film The Great Mission to Save Princess Peach. Primarily released to help promote Super Mario Bros. 2, this hour-long movie actually got a theatrical release in Japan, and was somewhat faithful to the games, incorporating the many lands, enemies, and even the music and sound effects, although Mario and Luigi are grocers for some reason. The focus was more on recreating the game over telling a strong story, but it's an interesting curiosity for fans of the franchise. DiC then acquired the rights to make an animated series, producing 3 starting with the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. This series also sought to bring many of the elements from the games, with Mario, Luigi, Princess Toadstool, and Toad going to different parts of the Mushroom Kingdom, with King Koopa not far behind. It was a noble effort, and certainly with its charms, even if the writing did not venture too far from typical Saturday morning cartoons of that era. Finally, there was the live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie. I know this film has developed a devoted cult following since its release in 1993, but I'm not one of them. I remember first watching the film and being more confused at what I was watching rather than amazed. The directors and producers have openly admitted they wanted to bring an edginess to Mario and take it in a darker direction, hence changing the setting to a dystopian city with bizarre human-dinosaur hybrids. Except edgy and dark are about as far away from what makes the Super Mario games appealing as you can get. In my opinion, the movie is an embarrassing mess, and I'm not too surprised Nintendo became a lot more protective of their brands after that. Although Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto did later say he admired some of the filmmaker's creativity. His main criticism was that he felt it was too much like a video game and less like a movie. So for a while, it seemed like that would be it for Mario's adventures on the big screen. That was until a few years ago, when it was officially announced that Universal and Illumination had acquired the rights to make an animated movie. Nintendo would be a lot more involved than in any previous adaptation, with Miyamoto serving as producer. Miyamoto said that while he would play a role in the film, he also acknowledged that his strength was in video games, not movies. Thus, he's still allowing the filmmakers the creativity to tell a film-appropriate story, while making sure they don't steer too off course in representing the Mario Brothers and the world he created. There have been some gripes that Miyamoto selected Illumination to produce the movie, but I actually think they're the perfect studio for it. The studio is primarily known for making movies with colorful, bouncy visuals with an emphasis on simple stories and likable and funny characters. And what is Super Mario Bros. Known for? Colorful, bouncy visuals with an emphasis on simple stories and likable and funny characters. I also think Illumination does not get enough credit for the themes explored in their productions, especially lately. The Grinch, for example, was an examination of being an introvert in an extroverted world. And just recently, Sing 2 served as a commentary on show business, and how even something that seems simple and childlike on the outside actually takes an enormous amount of work and effort to put together. Sound familiar? I don't know what themes will be tackled in the Mario movie, but I'm sure the filmmakers will come up with something worthwhile. Animation-wise, Illumination just seems to keep getting better and better. The Grinch was a beautiful-looking film, with a particularly good use of shadows and textures in depicting Whoville. So I have a good feeling that the Mushroom Kingdom and the various characters are going to look magnificent, and will be amazing to witness on the big screen. One concern I've seen gone around is that Illumination will try to turn some of the creatures into Minion-type characters, like Toad or the Goombas. However, when you look at Illumination's overall library, most of their films don't have Minion-type characters, aka comedic side characters who speak in gibberish. They have the Minions, of course, as well as the fish in the Lorax. However, that's pretty much it. The Secret Life of Pets, Sing, and The Grinch did not have them. Yes, those had comical animals, but they just did normal animal sounds, which does not qualify them as falling into the Minion category. Handling directing duties will be Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic, the creators of Teen Titans Go. This announcement actually made me even more excited for the film. I'm an admitted fan of Teen Titans Go, and I thought they did a great job with the show's big screen movie released in 2018. I imagine this job was a highly coveted one in Hollywood, and Miyamoto and Illumination CEO Chris Meledandri probably met with several people before choosing Horvath and Jelenic. Based on their prior work, I think they'll absolutely bring the required energy, humor, and imagination to the movie. Something that's gotten a lot of attention and chatter is the voice cast that has been announced so far. It primarily consists of well-known live-action actors like Charlie Day, Jack Black, and Anya Taylor-Joy, which I'm not sure why people were surprised by. This is par for the course for American animated films. However, the biggest reaction was when Chris Pratt was cast as Mario. Did I expect him to voice Mario? Not really. Honestly, he would not have even been in my top 20 guesses. But the thing is, as I'm recording this, we have not heard his voice yet. None of us were there during his audition. He could have an excellent voice for Mario, so why don't we wait to actually hear it before criticizing this choice? A lot of people did want Charles Martinet to voice Mario in the movie like he does in the games. I think he is wonderful, and his voice has brought me joy ever since I first played Super Mario 64. With that said, I'm not sure how tolerable a main character speaking in a high-pitched Italian voice for 90 minutes would be. The occasional Mamma Mia and Yippee is perfect for a video game, but do you want to hear that voice speaking in full sentences for an entire movie? Thankfully, Martinet will still get to participate in the movie, and I'm excited to hear his appearance. With any video game adaptation, the question becomes whether the story is really suitable for a feature-length movie. I think the premise of the Mario games can work really well in a film. Remember, it's about a princess who is held captive by an evil overlord, and a good-hearted person decides to go on a journey to save her. Along the way, he gains magical abilities and comes across helpful allies and a variety of obstacles as he travels to other worlds. I'm sure someone could make a great movie out of a story like that. The games also provide an incredible number of worlds to explore. Since the DiC cartoons ended their run and the 1993 film opened, Nintendo has released countless games that have expanded on the Mushroom Kingdom and taken Mario to new places. They will obviously draw influence from the original Nintendo Entertainment System and Super Nintendo games, but there's also Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy, among many other games. Maybe there will be a sequence where Mario and his friends wind up in a go-kart race against Bowser and his underlings. It's been announced that Donkey Kong will be in the movie, so it'll be interesting to see how it will be incorporated into the film's story. We've yet to hear if the likes of Wario, Waluigi, and Yoshi are in the movie. I'll be shocked if they're not. The filmmakers have been given a massive toy set to play with here, and part of the excitement will be what elements of the games they'll choose to incorporate and in what ways. I'm sure they will reveal more things as we inch closer to the release date. At the end of the day, while Easter eggs are certainly nice, what I most want to see is an epic comedic adventure with some of my favorite video game characters. This is a movie I've been waiting a long time to see, and I'll be counting on the days until December. See you next time.